What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for yet another video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about like fad trainers is what I like to call them, or these trainers from Instagram that maybe you look up to and you think, wow, I want them to train me because they look so good, and I want to tell you why that's not a good idea. So check it out. You see somebody on Instagram, right? And it's probably a competitor. And this could be just for normal people. Like, I know a lot of normal people that follow competitors and they're like, wow, like Chris Bumstead looks really good, or like Kyle Moger looks really good. Now, I'm not bashing on these people. I'm just giving examples of, you know, people that I follow and I like to watch. And I think they look really good. And I want to look like, you know, that person too. But here's the thing. Some of them, they're offering these training plans, right? And they'll be like, I'll coach you, you know, 3-time Mr. Olympia. And you think, oh wow, like he's a Mr. Olympia, like competitor, and he looks really good, and that's exactly how I want to look. So I'm gonna, you know, why not get advice from the best? Here's the thing. First of all, training clients, I don't think isn't for everybody, right? I mean, just because they look good, like, doesn't mean they can train you. There's a lot of people that look really good and they can follow advice from their coach or their trainer really, really well, but that doesn't mean that necessarily that they know how to modify these things for your body. Some of them can, but honestly, if you look at the top Olympia competitors, just to give you an extreme example, I bet you 8 out of 10 of those trainers do not look the part. I mean, there's that one trainer, her name's like Grandma or something like that. I mean, insane trainer, but she does not, I mean, she's older, she doesn't look in shape, right? But can she train? She sure can. And just like I said, there's people that can work out and can't really train others. There's people that can train others and can't really do it for themselves, right? Whether it be genetics or like they don't have the willpower, but they have the knowledge and the advice. So those are also a thing too. Now, when I look for a coach or a trainer, of course, I'm looking that they look the part. I don't care about their credentials, but I want a mix, right? I want, like, my coach is, you know, he's a pro, but he's also very, very smart and very, very just intelligent about the way he does everything, from our training to my diets and all that, and he really cares, right? There's a lot of trainers that also are good and don't care about, you know, you or your health. They really could care less. As long as you get huge, who cares if you die in the process? Like, that's, you know what I mean? And they just want more pros to train, and that's not the way to do it. Going back to these IG things, what you guys need to be careful of is a lot of them are trying to make it automated, right? Because they want money, and they want money fast, and you might think like, this person's not like that, but I promise you that they are. The only way I can think of to test this out is maybe have a friend buy a program from them as well, or buy a program from them and then buy another one with a different name, and watch this. Check it out. It's going to be the same exact diet. How do I know this? Because I've had friends that have done this. Not to other people, that have had it done to them. Like, they buy a diet and I'm like, what? Isn't that person over there doing the same? And they're like, what? You know, and they're just totally taken back because people don't think of that. But there are trainers out there that are not good, and a lot of these, not all competitors are like this, but a lot of them are hungry for money because it's a quick way to make a buck. You can automate the site, right? You go and you type in, you know, your name, and they're like, we'll send you a customized training plan, and you click that, and then they send you a plan, and guess what? That's the same plan that 80 other people just got when they paid $150 for the plan. You know what I mean? And it's not going to work unless you're starting from nothing, in which case any diet will work. It's not going to work because everybody's individualized. These diet plans should be individualized severely. I mean, like, a good coach, a really good coach, just for those of you that don't know, will actually send you a questionnaire, almost like an interview, right? Like, almost, do they want to take you on as a client? That's the kind of coach you want to find, is a coach that doesn't accept everybody, but is like, hey, let me see what you're working with, you know, are you somebody I want to train? That's when you know, like, okay, this coach is serious about their time, so you got to be serious about your time. These Instagram trainers that say, like, DM me for coaching, like I said, not all of them are bad people that just want money, but a lot of them found a way to automate it so they can send you out cookie cutter diets. I used to work out at a gym for my first show. And there was this guy, not going to say his name, but he became very famous on Instagram, right? And I saw him, and I saw him train clients. He did not know what he was doing. He would ask my trainer at that time for advice on how to approach a certain body type. And then later on, guess what he was doing? He was selling cookie cutter diets. Awesome, that's great. Now you're screwing over a ton of people. He didn't know how to do anything. Everything he did, he would claim that he trained himself. Guess what? He didn't. He also had a trainer. And I don't think, just to be clear, there's anything wrong with that. Like, I have a trainer, but I'm making these videos to help you guys out because I have learned a lot of things over the last 8 years of lifting that I can pass on to you guys. Am I an expert? No, and I never claimed to be. But can I give you guys some advice to put you in the right direction? Absolutely. I'm not making any false claims. This guy's making false claims, and a lot of people on Instagram are going to do that to you. And I don't want you guys to be taken advantage of because I know how bad that can hurt, right? Like, you go on and you get this training plan and you're excited, right? You're excited, and you should be, and you start and then it doesn't work and then you stop. And for some people, that's their only interaction with the trainer is a bad one, and they have a bad taste in their mouth. And it's the same thing with like corporate gym trainers, which is a whole other topic I'd love to talk about. Don't ever use them. But coming back to this topic, and I don't want to see people taken advantage of. So I'm trying to let you guys know, don't do it. You know what I mean? Unless you know that person and or you know somebody that's trained by that person and you can tell they take it serious, don't do that. So back to my first point there, a good trainer is going to basically interview you. Do they want to take you on as a client? And then after that, you're going to send them a bunch of information. When you wake up, what did you eat in a day? Like, they're going to ask these questions because they're all super important. What are you allergic to? Hey, what do you like to eat, right? Instead of just chicken and rice, like, what do you like to eat? Like, the best coaches will ask you, what do you like to eat? And then they will kind of make your diet around what you like to eat. So that, there's even trainers out there. I know someone with a great trainer right now, and what she'll do for her is like, she'll actually incorporate, not snacks, but like things that are healthy, that fit her macros, and keep things interesting so that she doesn't hate the diet, which is absolutely, that's perfect. That's what people need, is a trainer that's gonna do that. Now, a cookie cutter diet or a trainer that automates things, guess what? They don't care. They're gonna send you because guess what? You pay $150 and then they send you a product. And if you don't come back, they don't care, because what are they doing? They're just trying to deal to the masses, right? They're not trying to have a small group of people that are dedicated and that will pay a higher price. They just want the $150 quick buck bang, and then if you don't like it, screw you, don't care, right? A person to watch out for their diets, if they have them, I don't know, because I don't care about this person like literally at all. I barely follow him. He's super annoying, and I'm going to name drop this guy, Joey Swoll, POS, like just all around. Don't listen to anything that dude says. I get so heated about Joey Swoll because he's so fake. And I don't want to go on this big tangent, but here it is. Just anything that he sells, watch out for, okay? Like his new supplement company, Rise, that's a scam, okay? His old one, I can't even remember what it was. I'm trying to think. But it got shut down, right? It got shut down, and then all he did was take the same products and then come up with this new thing called Rise. It used to be called something else, and it got shut down because it was basically a scam, right? And now he's like, all right, cool, rename it and let's do it again. He's so fake. He's as fake as Brad Castleberry, throwing around fake weights. Same category. But that's what you guys need to watch out for. And they're not going to be as easily to pick out as like a Joey Swoll, right? Like a lot of them are going to be these, even people like my age, like 25, and you're like, oh, they look good. Like they might have 3,000-4,000 followers and it says DM for diet. Like that might be a safe bet, you think, and then they're really just in it for a quick buck too. So what I would recommend is either know somebody that knows that trainer and then watch for the signs. Like a good trainer, like I said, is gonna ask for all those things from you. And if they don't, guess what you're getting? You're getting a cookie cutter diet, because they don't care. They don't wanna know what you like. They don't wanna know what kind of cardio you like to do. They don't wanna make it enjoyable. They just want to give you a product so they can get the money in return, and that's it. And a lot of times, like I said, they deal in the masses. They don't care if you ever come back. And that's like, what is this? You know what I mean? They're just taking advantage of people. And I don't want that to happen to anybody that follows me or watches me. I don't want anyone to get taken advantage of. Just for your guys' like essay, the way I've always found out about trainers is just by, you know, meeting other people in the gym. And when I see somebody that's doing really well, I just ask them, hey, who's your trainer? And then I will maybe reach out to that trainer. And that's how I've had the last 3 or 4 trainers, was just through other people. Because in my opinion, that's the best way. You see the results firsthand, right? So like how I got this coach was my buddy. I saw the results firsthand. I saw him killing competitions, right? Like crushing. And I saw him go from like this dude that sort of knew how to work out to like this just massive, like great looking dude, right? And I was just talking to him in the gym one day, and I'm like, bro, who's your trainer? Because like whatever he's doing is working. And you know, he told me the name, and then I reached out, and it was kind of like more of an interview, like, hey, are you serious? Because I don't have a lot of time for extra clients, you know what I mean? And so I got my foot in the door, and now I'm on, and he's been the best coach I've had. But that's to me the best way. The worst way is through the internet. Now I understand some of us only have the internet, but if you're in the gym, I guarantee you have at least a couple like bigger looking, or just someone that looks the way you want to look. Make friends with them and just say, hey, do you have a trainer? Do you know anybody? Like, you'd be surprised at just word of mouth, like how well that still works. I know we have the internet and that's awesome, but word of mouth really just goes like such a far way. Just to wrap it up, guys, just be aware, okay, and look for the telltale signs of the cookie cutter diet. If you see it, just pull out. And if they get pissed, who cares? There's a million other trainers out there that you can go and that would love to work with you. And that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below if you made it this far, or if you have a question for me. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my new upcoming content. If you're watching me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me there. I have a series on IGTV as well as a playlist on YouTube for you guys to watch. But I will see you guys in the next one.